Ben here, day 2, C2E2. We're here with Dreamt Realities, and we're talking to Jimmy and Cullen today. So what's bringing you guys to C2E2?
I haven't been to this show in many years now. I'm here doing, just doing the rounds. I'm not set up at the show. I'm just doing rounds of different publishers that I work with. Actually, I'm doing a little shopping today. I've actually been buying comic books.
Nice. I got to get my shopping done at the end of the weekend. Jimmy, what's bringing you here?
I'm here for signing of Micronauts and enjoying the show, and I'm not doing as much shopping as he's doing, but I'm doing a little bit too.
Just a little bit? So talk to us a little bit about the Micronauts. Like, what's going on right now? Like, what is the whole theme about it?
So the Micronauts, we're just getting ready to start a series called Wrath of Karza, where the main character, Baron Karza, he's like the main villain against the Micronauts. He's coming to Earth to conquer it, and he's conquering it for a good reason, because microspace is being destroyed. He's trying to save everyone from microspace, but he intends to conquer Earth in order to do it.
Okay, and then there was something going on with Hasbro that we talked about a little bit earlier, right?
Yeah, just recently we wrapped a series called Revolution. And what we did in Revolution is Hasbro owns all these great toy properties: Micronauts, ROM, G.I. Joe, the Transformers, that's the big one.
Oh, yeah.
So what Hasbro wanted IDW to do is bring them all together into one shared universe. So Revolution was a mini-series we did a few months ago that brings them all together and shows that they're all in the same world, they're all interacting, and they're all connected in ways you might not have expected. And it kind of set up the Hasbro-verse for IDW.
So what was that like when they reached out to you? Like, for me, Hasbro, like you said, Transformers, G.I. Joe, it was one of those things that I remember the name because of the toy. So what was it like for you? Yeah,
it was super exciting. It was a little intimidating because we had 5 issues to bring it all together and make it all make sense. So at first it was a little crazy, a little intimidating, but then you find this connective tissue, little things that kind of make it all make sense and make it all work together. And once that happened, it was still a very ambitious project. There were a lot of moving parts. It was a lot of fun. It was like playing with all. When I was a kid, I'd play with G.I. Joe, Transformers. I'd play with them all together, right? Yeah. So it was like playing with all those toys, just doing it as a comic script.
Cool. I know you said you're doing some signing for the Micronauts. Is this the first time that you've come out, or have you done other cons?
Well, actually, Micronauts is the first published work that I've got. So I'm just getting started in my career with it. So I've been to conventions, but just as a fan and helping out with Cullen with when he goes to shows selling. But Micronauts is the first thing that I've got published. I've got a few more things coming out. We're rebooting Warlock 5.
Okay.
That's coming to Kickstarter in a few days. And then the one I'm extremely excited about is a new series for the Tick, which is going to be coming out this summer. So that one's very exciting for me. I'm really looking forward to kind of getting everything rolling with. This is just kind of step one for everything for me.
So what's it like being on the other side of the booth right now? I mean, you're doing the signing. I know you said that you had been a visitor before. Is it different? Is it kind of weird, or?
Well, it is definitely different, but for the past 2 years, I've been with Cullen behind the table, helping him. So I've been seeing the industry from the other side of the table for about 2 years. So it's been a different path for me getting into writing in the comic industry, because I was kind of behind the scenes for a while before I was like, okay, let's get something going here. So it's but it's exciting. It's a lot of fun. I've loved comics my whole life. I mean, the first comics I can remember reading was actually like Sad Sack, which was a long time ago, just a little silly comic series, but then all the heroes, X-Men and things like that. Those are the things that really I loved through my, I was going to say growing up, but I'm still enjoying them.
Yeah, no, you can always enjoy them. It doesn't matter what age you are.
Right.
You said this was the first C2E2 that you've been back to in a couple of years. Any different? Same?
Yeah, it's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger than it was last time I was here. It's probably been 6 years maybe since I've been here. So it's exciting. Yeah, it's really grown. A lot more people.
It's not a bad problem to have all these people.
No, it's great.
In here.
And you know what? When you look around, a lot of conventions they start growing and they outgrow their space real quick. But I can look. I mean, C2E2 it's still got some room to grow. So they could grow and not be overcrowded.
Yeah, because it seems like it's got some space today.
Yeah.
So
you still got breathing room. You're not fighting to get down the hall.
You're not next to everybody. It's like locked up and everything.
Right.
So where can we find out more about you guys? Like, what's your social media accounts? Like, where can we look you up?
Right now, the only social media, I've got Facebook. That's probably the best place to find me.
Okay.
Jimmy Z Johnston on Facebook.
Where can we find you at?
Yeah, you can find me. My website's cullenbunn.com. Real easy to remember. Best way to interact with me is probably Twitter. And it's just at Cullen Bunn.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot for taking time out of your day to talk to us. It's much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of C2E2.
Thanks, man.
We'll just say bye to the camera. Later, guys.